Right now, in the middle of Texas, one of the most ambitious technology projects in human history is taking shape. Hundreds of workers, massive cranes, endless rows of electrical infrastructure, and buildings so large they resemble industrial cities from the future are rising from the ground. At first glance, it may look like another construction project. But what is being built here is not a factory. It is not an airport. It is not a power plant. It is something many experts believe could become one of the most important pieces of infrastructure of the 21st century. Welcome to Stargate. The United States is racing to build a new generation of artificial intelligence infrastructure, and at the center of that race is a colossal AI data center campus in Abilene, Texas. The project is backed by OpenAI, Oracle, and SoftBank. Together, they have announced plans that could eventually involve hundreds of billions of dollars in investment and several gigawatts of computing capacity across the United States. To understand why this matters, we first need to understand what artificial intelligence actually requires. Most people think AI is software. They imagine ChatGPT, image generators, virtual assistants, or futuristic robots. But behind every AI system is something far more important: computing power. Modern AI requires enormous numbers of advanced computer chips working together around the clock. Training cutting-edge models can require thousands or even hundreds of thousands of specialized processors operating simultaneously. And those processors need electricity, a lot of electricity. The newest generation of AI facilities consumes so much power that some campuses are beginning to rival small cities. That is why companies are no longer building ordinary data centers. They are building AI factories. The Stargate campus is one of the first major examples of this new generation of infrastructure. Instead of a single building, the site consists of multiple massive facilities designed specifically for artificial intelligence workloads. Construction continues as additional buildings are added, expanding its future capacity. But what makes Stargate especially significant is that it is not intended to remain a single facility. It is the beginning of a nationwide network. Additional Stargate sites have been proposed across multiple states as part of a broader effort to dramatically expand American AI computing capacity. The goal is simple: build enough infrastructure to support the next generation of artificial intelligence. And the reason is obvious. The global AI race is accelerating. Every major technology company is competing to develop more powerful AI models, and the companies with the most computing capacity gain a major advantage. That means AI is no longer just a software competition. It has become an infrastructure competition. And infrastructure is expensive, very expensive. Some estimates place the total planned investment associated with the broader Stargate initiative in the hundreds of billions of dollars. That makes it one of the largest technology infrastructure programs ever proposed. For comparison, many famous technology projects of previous decades were measured in millions or billions. Stargate is measured in hundreds of billions. That level of spending reveals how seriously the industry views the future of artificial intelligence. But building these giant AI campuses is not as simple as filling a warehouse with computers. The biggest challenge is power. Every new AI facility requires enormous amounts of electricity, and as AI models become larger and more capable, energy consumption continues to rise. Some analysts believe future AI campuses could eventually consume power comparable to major metropolitan areas. This has created an entirely new challenge for utility companies and electric grids across the United States. Texas has become one of the most attractive locations because of its large energy market, available land, and ability to support massive industrial developments. The state is now experiencing a surge in data center proposals as companies race to secure electricity for future AI operations. The implications extend far beyond technology. AI infrastructure is beginning to influence energy policy, economic development, manufacturing, and even geopolitics. Why? Because artificial intelligence is increasingly viewed as a strategic resource. Countries that possess large amounts of AI computing power may gain advantages in science, medicine, engineering, national security, and economic productivity. In previous eras, industrial power was measured by steel production. Later, it was measured by manufacturing capacity. Today, many believe the next measure of power could be computational capacity. That is why projects like Stargate are attracting so much attention. The result is a construction boom unlike anything the technology sector has ever seen. Across America, new facilities are appearing, power companies are upgrading networks, and entire regional economies are beginning to adapt to the demands of artificial intelligence.